It's history that has to be told because of what's happening now with RTD, with the west corridor of the light rail system, okay, and the other corridors. You know, people thinking that RTD is going to come in there and pay them for fair market value. No, the history, and you can quote me on that. No, they're not going to do that. My name is Daniel Gallegos, and let's go back to when I was 17 years old. I joined the Marine Corps, and I'm a disabled veteran of the Vietnam War. I was wounded in 1965, lost my leg in combat, and I'm a decorated Marine. My mother's Dora Gallegos Guerra, my dad is Jesus Jess Guerra. My stepdad, he served in the Korean War. He was a Korean War veteran. He served in Korea during the Korean War, yeah. My mother had bought a house in 1949, and that was on 612 31st Street. That's we moved into the community there in what we call East Denver. I grew up in that community, so I went to the schools there, Gilpin, Coles Junior High, and Manual High School. You know, we were part of the community, neighborhood, you bet. So he worked there as a blue-collar worker for years, and it was a union company. And then as time went on, he became a union head. 1957, he bought a property, a gas station right across the street from the 612 31st Street address, 2955 Downing, just a service station. As a matter of fact, it was a very successful business. About 1987, RTD, Regional Transportation District, they came to my family and they said, hey, we're interested in your property. We like to build a light rail station. So when my mother's stepdad sat down to talk to him, they were saying, we'll pay you fair market value, we'll pay you for your inventory, my dad's inventory, moving expenses. Well, the end result was all lies. It didn't happen. They got pennies on the dollar, and they were living the American dream, and it was all taken out from under them. And the attorney that was representing my mother was through the legal aid services. We had a meeting set up for an hour, you know, so everything was going good for 10 minutes. This gal comes in, whispers into the ear of the head of the guy that was running the RTD meeting, and all of a sudden he stood up and he said, we'll be right back. They went to a restaurant, believe it or not. Meantime, they come back an hour later and the deal was done. Well, what happened is that they contacted the attorney, and then in turn, they made the deal. The attorney spoke for my mother that she would accept what she got. Mind you, that was her house at 612 31st Street, and 2 additional properties, and was $48,000 what she ended up with. My father's service station, gas station, you know, he supposedly got only $20,000 for that. It was a family that was affected by that, and they went down the drain. They were living the American dream. That's the sad part about it. Well, I come to find out that if you get a notice, that tells you that they want your property for one. Then they'll probably meet with you and tell you all of these good things that they're going to do for you. And then in reality, it's not true, but the people are really going to have to sit down and listen to an organization that is called Colorado Property Rights Coalition. They have a lot of information on that. It's really sad because a lot of people, in reality, that's going to be affected by this. The reality is, it's going to be something, well, let's put it this way, the new homeless.